Rock Creek. I'm your host, Rylie.
And I'm Kennedy, coming to you from room 116. You're watching the one and only Rock Creek Broadcast, where we bring you the latest from our hallways and the playing fields.
We've got a packed show today, weather, sports, and a special interview with Coach Sweetman.
So grab your planners and let's jump right in and kick things off with your weekly weather report with Joe McFall.
Thanks, guys. As we go throughout this week, it's going to be pretty rainy, pretty muggy. First couple days, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, are going to be in the 50s. Friday and Saturday are going to have a 80% chance of rain, dropping on Sunday to a 35% chance, supposed to be in the morning. And then as we move on to Monday, the temperature raises a little bit to the 60s, but again, there's going to be a 46% chance of rain. And then Tuesday, right back again in the 50s with a 57% chance of rain. The only days that are different are going to be Wednesday and Thursday, which are going to be partly cloudy, a little bit less chance of rain, but it's still going to be in the 50s to 60s. So overall, just a pretty muggy week. We're going to hope we don't have rain at the football game, but we'll see how it goes. All right, thanks. Back to the desk.
Thanks, Joe.
Now let's head to Koda. At Koda's Korner, who's interviewing football coach Mr. Sweetman about the latest football updates.
Hey Mustangs, welcome back to this week's segment of Koda's Korner. This week we have on Coach Sweetman to tell us a little bit about how our football boys are doing this season. So can you kind of give us some insight on what the season's looked like so far?
Well, we're undefeated, district and league champs. It's been having, going into the postseason. We have one more regular season game going into the postseason. We're poised to, make a pretty good run.
Yeah. And what type of environment have you had to keep on the team to keep doing so good?
Just have to be, this group of seniors especially is one that's been a little bit challenging to keep locked in every day. Yeah. So getting, coming to practice ready to work and get better every day has been, not a challenge necessarily, but it's also something that we've had to focus on a little bit more.
Yeah. And what are you looking forward to going into playoffs?
Just to show what this group's capable of, that we think we can make a pretty deep run. So I want to see our guys perform and show that we are one of the better teams in the state.
Yeah, for sure. And we play this Friday against Chapman, correct? Mm-hmm. All right, so show up and show out to that game. Well, thank you so much for your time, and we'll see you next week, Mustangs.
Thanks, Koda.
Now let's hear from her about the book, The Summer I Turned Pretty. Koda?
It's a love triangle that's taken over TikTok, Book Talk, and basically everyone's summer.
Oh my goodness!
Author Jenny Han first introduced this book in 2009. The book highlights many things like family, friendships, and even change. The Summer I Turned Pretty fans can't get enough of Belly's back and forth between the two brothers, Jeremiah and Conrad. But the real question is, whose team are you on? Vanessa, which team are you on? Team Conrad or Team Jeremiah?
I'm Team Conrad.
Definitely Team Conrad, because I do not like the name Jeremiah.
Going off the book, Conrad, but if we're going off the Potter and person, Jeremiah. Team Billy goes to prison.
But the TV show has sparked a whole new wave of fans. And plenty of arguments. No matter which Fisher brother the fans end up choosing, The Summer I Turned Pretty has everyone talking. And summer romance has never been so dramatic. If this book sounds interesting to you, I recommend reading To All the Boys That I've Loved Before by the same author. And if you're not a big reader, there's always the TV show.
Thanks, Koda.
Next, let's move on to Jackson McCann with the weekly sports update. Jackson?
Thanks, guys. We've got not a whole lot going on in sports this week, but definitely some big events. But first, let's take a step back and look at last week. On Friday, October the 17th, we had our senior night, and we stomped Concordia 48-0. Now, on to this week, Monday, our girls made it to state golf. Only the second year having golf here at Rock Creek, and they made it to state. Super proud of them. Now, today, of course, we have our football game against Chapman at Chapman. If you can make it, please come. We'd really enjoy it. Now, we do understand it might rain, as Joe was saying. Now, what's tomorrow, October the 25th, we've got two major events going on. We have sub-state volleyball hosted here at the Rock. It starts at 2 p.m. If you can make it, that'd be really awesome. And then we also have regional cross country. So we're hoping to get some good scores out of that. We'll let you know how it goes. All right, back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you, Jackson.
And don't forget, Sub-State Volleyball is here at The Rock this Saturday starting at 2:30. Make sure to support our Lady Mustangs as they make a run for a second consecutive state appearance.
That's all the time we have for today, Mustangs. See you next week with more updates from The Rock.
And remember,
Hoof 'em!